welcome to this task. Now this task is called journaling or creating a journal, and you are expected each week in Elements now, because you're level 3 year 2, to reflect on and think about what you're learning. And the reason for this is because it helps to embed those skills that you are developing as a professional gamer and media designer. By thinking about what you've done and writing about what you've done and adding additional things such as pictures, music, illustrations, whatever, which you can do with the tools I'm about to show you, you are building up a portfolio of work which can be shown to not only your friends and family, but also work colleagues as well, or employers or universities. It's a way of getting your ideas on paper and a way of showing to people what you learned on the course and how you developed as a person and as a professional throughout the course. So without further ado, I shall get on to that and show you how to do it, and good luck, and I'm sure you'll produce some fantastic work. Okay, so let's begin. So firstly, you need to go to Adobe Express. You can type it into Google, or there we go, click on the link, and then you should have an account by now, so you can just click to join the free beta, and that should take you straight in. And then you're going to be bamboozled by all these options, and there are an awful lot of options. Best thing to do, and remember, you're creating a journal, or you're really creating an online web page which will be a journal. Go to the plus button on your left hand side, click on that, then you'll be bamboozled by again more options. I scroll all the way down, it's alphabetical, so keep going until you get to web page. Ignore web banner, you want web page. This will load up the option. So basically we'll start. So I'm going to put, this is my journal. And remember, you're going to be doing this every week, so you need to start doing it now, because if you don't, you're going to be in a lot of trouble when you get to the end of the year or end of the term and you haven't done it. So you can put a subtitle in if you want. This is my journal. I put this is all about my learning, something like that. The choice is yours. And then, well, it doesn't look particularly impressive, so then go down to the plus button and pick photo. So I'm going to type in gaming. Let's have a look. And on your left hand side, you can either upload from your device, which means your computer, so you can choose your own images, or you can use Adobe's stock imagery, which it automatically defaults to. And if you type in gaming or media or something will pop up. So I'm going to pick that one. Looks quite interesting. Oh, that looks great. So it's added that as my background picture. And then what I want to do, you can still see it's loading in, but you can still do things, is I want to put information about what I'm doing. So scroll down or click the plus button and you'll get these options: photo, text, button, etc. I would pick text, and the best thing to do is to put the date in. So I did this in August, so oops, there we go. And if I highlight that, I think it will give me the option to put that into bold. So there we go. And I could put a title, so I'll put learning about colour. So for example, I'm pretending that I learnt about colour this week, so then I can hit return and put in details about something, or I can add something by clicking the plus button. But what I'm going to do is say, this week I learnt about colour, oops, if I can spell it, and how it is used in video games and media design. So you put some details about what you're doing and think about how you reflect on it. So for example, this has made me more aware of colour theory and how to play with colours in order to create an idea, a character. Oh, if I can spell character properly. I'll get there in a minute. There we go, for example. Now, what you can do is you don't just have to put text. You can put images, you can put video, you can even put music if you want, and people are influenced by music. So I'm going to click on this, and I'm going to say, I'm going to look for a video. So let's pick on video. Now, I'm obsessed with fashion. So on another page, I'm going to open up a website. And I'm going to have a look for a YouTube video, because it tends to look for just YouTube videos. So I love fashion and video games and things like that. So I know for a fact that video game company and Louis Vuitton, the fashion company, merged. So I'm going to say with Final Fantasy. So let's have that. I'm going to get you the link. Let me just get the link. You can hear the music playing already. So if I just bring that over here, whoops, there we go. And if I go down to share and click copy, close that. Let's move that out the way. Let's put that in there and let's hit save. And there we go. Now it won't play anything because it's still in edit mode, but you can put information about that web page. So I'm going to put a little text just above it and say the video below is an interest of mine, how fashion and video games work together. And if you're better than me at typing, good luck. I'm sure you are. There we go. Right. And then you can put say also this week we learnt about illustration. Also this week I learnt about illustration. And here is one of my sketches. So you can either digitize a sketch in, and I'll show you how. You click on the plus button, you click on the photo button, and it asks you to upload from your device. So at this point you'd have to have already scanned it in, but for example I'm going to type in illustration. I'm going to pretend I'm an illustrator. I'm not an illustrator, but I'm going to have a go and pretend I am, and Adobe has picked out an image for me. I'm just going to pick that. There we go. That's my apparent illustration. I put Nick's illustration of fruit. I have no idea what that's got to do with fashion, but there we go. So that's an example. So then you've got the beginnings of your journal. This is my journal. Just about see the text there. It's all about my learning, and off you go from there. So for the next week, what you would do is you would put in, say, another text box, and then you put in the date, I don't know, 29th of the 8th, 2023, and then you would carry on from there. Continue writing from here. Now, you've got probably a good half hour to do this, so as a task. So use it well. Think about what you're learning. Think about how you can engage your skills in this. This is a digital tool, and this can be shown to employers, it can be shown to friends and colleagues, it can be shown to your tutors as well, and it can be shown to examiners to help with your work. And this is what Elements is about, and this is what this journal is about. It's about embedding and embellishing your knowledge. It's about creating more content so that you can show people what you can do. Okay, and when you've finished, you can either click the play button there, and this becomes a website, and everything is saved on the cloud, so don't worry about it, it's not going to go anywhere. That's what that little thing means there. Or you can do share, you can share it to people, invite collaborators such as your colleagues, such as the tutors, such as examiners, whatever, and you can do publish to web. Now at that point it becomes a live website, so you need to have you need to have a good title for it. I'm going to call it rather blandly Nick's website, or let's call it Nick's journal. So in your case, probably best to call it your journal. Click create link, and then that will create a link. And there you go. You've got your link there. So if I do copy, and then if I bring that over here, and I do that, there is your website or your online journal. Okay. Now, when you've finished with it for that particular week, say, okay, I've done everything I need to do there, and I've checked it over, and it looks pretty good. You go up to the left-hand side where it says Beta Web Page, click on the logo, and then it's saved. This is now saved automatically to your account. But if you want to get back to it, don't panic. You're thinking, where is it? Where is it? You go down to your stuff, click on that, and your journal will be there. Okay, so you can see all the different journals and things I've been working on. Double click on that, and it will load it up, and you can continue each week putting your ideas on here. Okay, so when you've done that, get into the habit of using Adobe Express and putting work onto Adobe Express in this form. And the links can be sent to your tutors, and that's what the project asks, I think, to send the links to the tutors so the tutors can have a look as well. Okay, so that's all you need to learn. So good luck, enjoy, have fun, play.